to the Angry Cook, the one and only original. Isn't that scary to be more than one of me? Um, as I just said yesterday, I'm not sure what's in store for Saturday, or if anything's going to be in store for Saturday. And I may have a surprise. Well, there's still going to be that, but it probably won't be Saturday because all of a sudden, as is typical, when I run out of ideas and can't come up with anything, something pops up in the works. We are going to have a chicken Dijon Parmesan thing. Um, kind of like the last minute, of course. Not the last minute, but I came up with this, I think about a week or two ago, and forgot about it. I did some more research on it, on the idea, and came up with what I think is going to be an awesome recipe for all of us. And of course, there she is. And I think it's going to be great. We're going to have it along with some sauteed fresh zucchini with garlic and butter. Because I like zucchini a lot, especially in the summertime when you can get it fresh, and it's about done, I think. Going to go to the farmer's market, I hope, Saturday, see if there's any more tomatoes left, because we're almost out. We're out of tomatoes, some zucchini, and maybe some odds and ends. And there's no damn pumpkins, as far as I'm concerned, because anything with pumpkin in it, besides pumpkin pie, needs to just go away. So anyway, behind me is charging, where are you? The stove cam. Next to me is the other cam. I'm getting together a new camera bag, bigger camera bag, that I could take with me along with my tripods, so that, stop it, so we can go places and do things in comfort and have everything I need rather than me missing stuff. So let's get on with the show. This is it. Bugs Bunny, by the way, Roadrunner Hour. Let's get on with the show and introduce the ingredients and enjoy it. Remember, like, subscribe, and comment to you new people. To you old people, like and comment, please. I'm interested in what you have to say. And the like button is important to YouTube to tell them that I'm doing okay and that I'm worthy of something or other. I haven't figured it out yet, but the big guys always say that it's important, so I'm going to say it's important too until I find out why. Just do it, please. I appreciate it. We'll see at the ingredients. All right, now for the ingredients. I'm going to give you the quantities for 4 servings. I'm making 2 servings, but I'm going to give you quantity for 4. You want 2 chicken breasts or probably 6 chicken thighs. You want a teaspoon of seasoning salt or regular salt, that's all you have. 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 5 ounces of bacon, raw bacon, and that's for the chicken itself. For the sauce, we want 2 tablespoons of butter. We want 4 cloves of garlic, 1 teaspoon of fresh chopped parsley, or probably a tablespoon of dried parsley, 1/3 of a cup of dry white vino. You can use stock for that instead, or broth. 1.5 cups of half and half, or heavy cream is what I prefer. A little more body to it. Okay, if I'm a Dijon mustard, you want 2 tablespoons. You want 1/4 teaspoon of chicken bouillon, or salt, or stock powder, or what I'm going to use, better than bouillon. 1/2 teaspoon of fresh ground pepper, 1/4 cup of our good friend fresh Parmesan, and 2 cups of baby spinach leaves. So let's get to prepping. With some more prep work here. We're getting ourselves out of control and out of sequence, so let's try to keep under control and under sequence and all that crap. I bought this fresh from a market, and I'm very disappointed in this. Some of these are dried. A lot of the cloves are dried. I'm really not happy with this garlic. But 2 cloves of garlic. Let's find 2 good ones if we can. We're going to do an onion. 1 medium onion for you. I'm just doing a very small one for me because that's all I need. 2 servings. And then we're going to, not finely dice it, but we're going to make it a nice little dice here. Or as finely as I possibly can. Huh. One of these days I'm going to get a garbage bowl sitting next to me so that I do this the right way. So, another recommendation, should have put in the tip number 4 is get a garbage bowl. Make your life easy rather than bouncing all over the place. Debate of it. Curl your fingers, remember? Keep the tip of your knife down. I can't do that. I've tried numerous times. My knife skills are not the best in the world, but I try. Some people say I'm very trying. Never mind. Jade is standing about 3 feet away from me, of course. And the other one, we have Brody, by the way. You saw Brody in the linguine one, linguine and clam sauce. We have Brody because my grandson is in the DuPont Children's Hospital in the PICU, pediatric ICU. So we've got Brode so that they can come and go as they please and get him under control. So let's do some mincing of this. That's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad at all, actually. Maybe I misjudged. Imagine that. That doesn't happen often, does it? No, I'm not going to apologize to Giant. Don't ask. My opinion of them stands. Cut the end off. Get up there. And do the same to this guy. He's got a little baby. That one's not too bad either. Good. I'm glad. Glad I didn't waste my money too much anyway. Fresh stuff. Fresh Mennonite grown stuff. Julienne, as best I can, with this little gimmick. And then we're going to mince the crap out of this guy. We'll be adding more garlic too to our squash because I like it. Okay, we got these guys under control. So let's move those over to the side. I got this brand new thing from my daughter who happens to sell Pampered Chef. Now I think they're a little overpriced. I think some of their stuff are unitaskers, which I don't use, a la Alton Brown. But some of the stuff is pretty damn cool. And this is one of them. They're a microplaner. Got a little gimmick, a finger guard. Now we need about 1/4 of a cup of this. You can use the entire thing without bitching up your knuckles, which I think is just cool. And I can use this, the end of this piece of Parmesan down to the rind, which I think is just great. And that's about 1/4 of a cup or more. That's really, that was just perfect. And nice and finely done. And I'm really pleased with this. Second time I've used it, and I really, 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 really like it. Someday maybe, if I get big enough and start making some money on this, which I doubt seriously is ever going to happen, we'll do some reviews on kitchen appliances. or kitchen tools, not appliances. Because I don't care about appliances. Alright, I think we got everything prepped. Let's go to the stove and start our chicken. Okay, we're up and running. Of course, I forgot to turn the stove on, being the idiot that I am. It's on high, and I gotta turn it down. And let's go down to about medium high. Let's go for about, I think, 4 minutes, maybe 5. That'll be enough. And we'll bring you over or back when we're done with. Okay, a little technical difficulty there. Chicken's done. It's in the oven, keep it warm. Now, you should be using raw bacon for this step because you want the fat. I don't have any, so I do have some we just cooked off a day ago. So I'm using that. It's got some bacon, some fat to give, I think, to crisp up a little bit. So we'll get some stuff out of this, I think. Turn this down to medium so it doesn't go too stupid. I was working during the break on the garlic for my zucchini. You see what I mean by it's dry right down there? So there's maybe half a clove of garlic that's any good. Not even worth my time, but I did break the second one open, the second head open, and it was fine. So I'm all right with that. This isn't going to start till probably another 5 minutes to get it going, and then we're only going to cook it for about 10 minutes. I mean, this guy over here, not this guy over here. So let's give this all it has to give. Contribute a little bit of flavor to this anyway. And we'll throw it on a pan, on the plate with the chicken. Then we're going to add our butter and our garlic and our onions. No, our onions, our butter, our onions, and our seasonings, our herbs. Okay. Let's just get all the goodie out of that we can get. Alright, butter. Where's my knife? Right there. Am I always disorganized? Yes. Sorry to disappoint you. And those of you that know me know that this is true. All we want is the onion to get translucent. Oh man, the smell coming off there is just phenomenal. Jade is laying right there. She has no idea what's going on right this second. She doesn't care. She really doesn't. Be back in a second. Well, that odorizes. Set my tongs too close to the pot and they got hot. On the pan. I threw my garlic in there for a few seconds, probably 15-30 seconds. Man, I could die. Woo! Add your wine. We're going to deglaze. Scrape all the bits off the bottom. You want those. That's flavor, kiddies. That's not garbage. Let the alcohol soak out of that. I think I got most of it. It's called fond. And we'll be back while this reduces just a tiny bit. Alright, the wine's reduced by about half. We're going to add, and we scraped all the bits out of the bottom, we're going to add the Dijon. And we're going to add our heavy cream. We're going to stir. To thicken, and we're going to let it cook for just a little bit to thicken. We're also going to add our better than bouillon. Please don't use bouillon cubes or powder or any of the other crap that they suggest. Use either the box stuff, which is should be actual chicken, or make the stock yourself. Please don't use that crap. You can tell this is starting to thicken. Wait a minute. Let me get to the bottom of this. See that? It doesn't go in right away. Ow! Nuts! I got this many a year ago. It's a Graham Kerr bench scraper. He was my hero when I was a kid, when I was in my teens actually, in my 20s. The Galloping Gourmet on PBS. I thought the world of him. I really enjoy the show. I'd like to find him somewhere again and watch him, because he was just a great cook. He was a great cook. As far as I'm concerned, he was a great cook. Okay, we got bubble. See that? How it's thickening? Don't you like that, Jay? Jay doesn't like the zucchini that I dropped. He's staring at me, wondering how the hell I could do that to her. We're going to add some lemon pepper and salt to something or other, I don't know, to the zucchini. I think I got one open already, but I can't find it in a hurry, so the hell with it. Stir around. Whoa, take it off high. Okay, look at that. Now let's sprinkle on the Parmesan. It kind of came out in a bunch. I'm not supposed to, but it did. Just doing, of course, exactly what it wants to do and not what I want it to do. Alright, we're going to continue this. We're going to chop up the bacon a little bit. We're going to mince the garlic for this guy. We're going to put the chicken and the bacon in here. And we're going to wilt some spinach just before we put the chicken in. So I'll be back in a moment. Alright, we just turn this down to low. See how I'm talking about when it gets thick, it goes like that? That's how you know. Tried to show you another demo, another one I did, and it didn't turn out the way I really wanted to. Sprinkle about a cup of this on. It's good for you. Greens are good for you. Wilted spinach is especially good for you, and especially delicioso. Take those out, use those for the squash, I guess, huh? We're wilting nicely. And there's a fly, you little bastard. And I need some kitchen towels, that's what I need. Okay. Plate's about 170 degrees for real. Chicken. We're going to pour the juice in there too. Because why the hell not? Why would you not do that? Get out of there, you little bastard. That was the fly, not Jane. Jane's hooking around too. Bacon bits that we just made out of the bacon we just fried or sauteed. A little spinach and sauce over these guys. Make it look pretty. You know what I'm saying to you? I don't know if I'm hearing voices or doing voices today. It's one of those days. Okay, those are about done too. And voila! Chicken Dijon Parmesan with a side of zucchini, whatever those are. Oh, yeah, I didn't put the garlic in. Ah! Turn the oven off. Pour the excess grease out of that too, I think. That's better. I'm going to cut most of this out, I'll bet you, or all of it. Anyway, we're going to stop. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.